Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to F1 TV. I'm Kenny Charter and I'm joined by Kevin Quashstein. It's gonna be the KK commentary today, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the first race of the F1 Manager Community Championship.
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's a Mercedes front row, and we will see what happens. We have the 5 red lights on. It's lights out and away we go. So let's see who gets the better start. Michael Swart got the best start. Ignacio is second.
Start on Mercedes, yeah. And
Alfonso.
looks like Alfonso Casino got the better of Lucas Wright. Lucas Wright in the battle with Belacic and Weissenen, who gets the better on the braking, and Lucas Wright on the outside. What a move!
They are still fighting. Can Weissenen...
Still alongside.
Weissenen got the place.
And that benefits Michael Swart. And look at the strategy for both Mercedes. They're both starting on hard tires. We actually did not mention that. We didn't see that actually. They're both starting on hard tires, so they're going to block everyone and try to bet on an overcut, I believe.
As we can already see, the Ferrari is trying to get by already.
Yeah. It's on softs. De La Cruz with, of course, much more pace at this point of the race with hard tires that maybe are not at ideal temperature quite yet. And of course, the softs are just way faster on the track with so many sweeping corners like this. Completely different conditions to yesterday. We have a wonderful hot summer, fall day in Australia. And the DRS is now enabled, and we have
I think there is gonna be a first move. No, the DRS is not. There is no detection point for it yet. And Weissenen already. We get the replay. Weissenen is already running wide with his Ferrari.
Yeah, that's okay. His last time certainly put up some grass on his tires, but
so now
he kept the position, which is most important.
Yeah, now we will get the most important part of the track. There is the first DRS zone where Ignacio can actually show his pace. Can he actually overtake his teammates?
And actually, is it in his interest to actually attack straight away? Is he that confident to overtake here?
No, he sticks behind.
Looks like he backed off.
Now we got the helicopter view of this. Does he go for the move now?
Oh.
Yes, he goes to the move. Let's see if he sticks.
Challenging on the braking zone, and Michael Swart is defending. The Dutch driver does not let his teammate through. And clean racing here, both cars did not touch at all. And maybe De La Cruz, who is now getting impatient on his soft tires, is like, my good lord, I'm stuck behind 2 Mercs on hards with my softs that are probably gonna overheat at some point.
Now Ignacio with the fastest lap. There is fighting behind. And the Ferrari got through of the Haas.
And Swart keeps defending. And we're gonna see what Weissenen's mistakes gonna have as an effect on his tires, because he's already got softs that are not that much of a durable tire, of course, and maybe made the situation worse with a little bit of a lock and wait exit. So he's losing a little bit of ground on his teammate.
Can we actually mention Lucas Wright is on hard tire from the start
as well?
That is an interesting point.
Completely right to mention it. It's maybe a champion move right there. It's not scared. Like, okay, my qualifying might not have been at the level of what I expected, but I'm gonna go the bold move here, starting on hards and maybe committing to a very long stint and maybe a second stint on the softs. And something like that. So it could be real tough for the other drivers to actually predict when he's going to pit.
Now, as we see, Ignacio is closing in again. Can he actually do something on this lap?
Watch out! He's taking a lot of dirt here, so I believe you should actually back off a little bit, drive in some clean air, and maybe even create some gap to attack later, because this race is still long, and staying right in the clean in the dirty air of his teammates is maybe not the best strategic choice. But he's chosen to actually race his teammate early on and make a statement that he is here to win and dominate on the track.
Now, as we see, can Lucas actually... no! Randy is trying to attack. Lucas would try to attack Alfonso.
Indeed, and Belichick on the outside with a little bit of an exit, wide exit here. And he's now right behind Lucas Wright with DRS on. Does he have a chance to overtake Väisänen with the fastest lap? So I guess he cleaned up his tires a little bit. So that's pretty good news for the Finn.
There is a chance. Is he going? He is. Can Lucas actually overtake? Oh! Michael Swart made a mistake.
Oh my good lord! He went wide. He's now stuck in the grass.
Now we could see the replay. Let's see the replay. What has happened? Did he lock up? Yes, he did. He got to the grass too.
Wow!
That's a big moment for
so
Mercedes.
Hard to defend.
And he's dead last now. And as we saw, Lucas Wright is through on Alfonso. So Alfonso is now 5th. Next one is Randy. Can Randy actually now overtake him straight away?
And ladies and gentlemen, remember what happened last season. Who won the very first race of the season? It's the man right here, Liam De La Cruz. He's there in 2nd place. There's one less Mercedes in the mix. And he's now attacking the other one. And he's getting the better exit on his soft tires. And maybe on the next turn he's gonna have the better line. No, Ignacio Reta is defending on his hard tires. And maybe ruining the strategy of the Ferraris to overtake the whole pack early and escape.
We shall see. But now the top 6 is on DRS. The top 7 is on the exact same straight. They all have DRS now. And is he trying again?
And oh, wow, what a break! And he actually pushed Ureta out of the track, and that might trigger an investigation from the
Bayer made a mistake.
stewards.
So there was 2 mistakes at once.
What an eventful start of the race here in Albert Park, Melbourne. It's action back end of the back. Check in the other Red Bull, trying to pass Bayer, and unsuccessful attempt. Notable that Jason Roy gained 6 spots from the start. He's 14th currently.
Yeah, now Ignacio wants it all back. He is trying to attack Lucas Wright. Can he actually stick it? Ferrari 1-2. They are 3.4 ahead of everyone. Now he's gonna try.
It's worth noting. No, that won't pass here. It's worth noting that so far, De La Cruz has not had any penalty. So the move was deemed fair by the race stewards.
now
A
Ignacio
bit of a look
try
on
again.
the race pace.
Can now Ignacio try again to try and win back the third place that he lost? No, he tries. But we will see what happens.
Right, doesn't let him go. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was... thought I did see something, but actually not.
And we
Keep
get
an eye on the
information
times.
about Liam Delagras. He's under investigation for pushing Ignacio off the track. So the FIA is looking through it.
Oh. Alright. Took a little bit of time, but
And it's worth noting, home hero from Australia, Natalia. He's P7 right now, behind Andy.
yeah, the Aussie from McLaren is actually well, having a pretty quiet start of the race. He's obviously gained a spot with Michael Zwart mistake, but so far in the points and with a pretty fast car, so he's maybe looking at a better result. And Lucas Wright is not at all slower than the Ferraris on soft.
Yeah,
He's
he is
definitely, yeah, he's definitely keeping on the pace, and maybe we're starting to see that hard tire getting more and more performant as time goes, and it's logical, of course, on such a demanding track.
Can they actually push away from Afonso, who is with mediums? Can they two work together to gain on the Ferraris, who is 1-2? So right now we are in lap 9. Raikkonen leads from Liam Delagras. Then it's gonna be Lucas Wright, Ignacio and Afonso. That is the top 5 right now. And now we got more information from the FIA. Liam Delagras gets a 5-second time penalty for pushing Ignacio off the track and overtaking. So Liam Delagras now has a 5-second time penalty that will go into his race time at the end of the race.
The ruling here is now made for more consistent racing.
Oh.
We apply penalties at the end.
And as we see, the Ferraris are fighting. Liam Delagras takes the lead.
He was ahead. He actually defended the attempt from Väisänen. It was a kind of a pass and repass. And Lucas Wright is flying. He is not backing off at all, and he's looking now to catch the Ferraris, maybe even before they pit. And definitely the Ferraris are on a 2-pit strategy with such a short and high pace soft stint. Strategy wise, I actually don't know if those on mediums and on hards will go for the one stop or actually push those hards and do a kind of 2-stop overcut strategy. It might well be a 2-stop strategy for everyone with the tire degradation as the track temperature is rising and rising as the race is going. So we might well see a 2-stop strategy from the majority of the field.
Now as we see, Ignacio is starting to fall off from the DRS of Lucas Wright. And actually, Natalian is trying to overtake Randy Belassic. Is it gonna be an easy overtake? Yes, it is. Randy...
Nice overtake, and Belacic actually on the wide exit on that turn, and that allowed, I believe, Icon to overtake, and behind that creates a little bit of a block that allows Sunfact to take the 9th place.
And as we see, Randy's radio, tires are starting to struggle. So that means the first Red Bull is struggling with tires, at least for now.
Yeah, tires are starting to struggle, definitely. We might hear in a couple minutes, in a couple laps, we might hear the box call.
Oh, Egan is going for the move on Nathalion. Is he gonna get it? Yeah.
Daniel stays ahead.
Side by side.
Again pushed outside. This time though, I believe that Eigen had the corner. I think he was more than alongside, but yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one for the stewards again.
Ferraris are still fighting. They are not giving up. And now I think Liam is finally free on the DRS.
We might see Väisänen pitting maybe earlier than his teammate, or maybe not, but it's clear now that he won't be able to overtake, and it's also clear that now struggling with the tires is a little bit slower than Lucas Wright is, so we'll see how that will unfold, but we might well see pits way earlier than lap 20, which was the predicted early pit window from Pirelli. We might well see pits on lap 15 or 16. The degradation is such an issue here when it gets warm. From the past year, we've seen it.
That's we just saw. And Sarah Springfield just overtook Sardinha for P10 position. So both Aston Martins are in the points right now as we speak. Randy Belasic is actually struggling with the grip. And now we are seeing on Haas fighting for a P3. And he actually got it.
And Cassino is now on the podium. The Portuguese driver is really having a wonderful weekend. Impressive on the rain, confident in Q3, and he keeps doing it in the rain, in the race. I mean, not only in the rain, also in the dry. And his medium tires are pretty. They look pretty healthy because he managed to overtake Lucas Wright, who wasn't hard. So if he has faster pace than him on the mediums at this point of the race, that means he managed his tires pretty well and giving it a push now.
Yeah, definitely. And as we see, Randy is still struggling and giving more and more positions away. Now Springfield is trying to overtake him. Can he actually do it? Or is Randy able to finish this off by going into the final corners? So we'll see.
Wonderful battle.
Springfield gets ahead. Randy loses another position.
Belacek, who is definitely struggling more in the race than it was in Q3 yesterday. Looks like the Red Bulls just don't have the pace today. It doesn't look like Snicek is having a great pace behind. He started 19th. He's now P15, and it looks like Belacek is struggling a little bit more than the Mercedes of Nathaniel, and now Sarah Springfield gets the better of him.
And now we got the team radio for Belasic. He said there is no base south of a sudden. So that explains his actual drop of performance.
Ferrari, sorry.
Lachik fights back and gets his 8th spot back thanks to pretty well prepared attack using both DRS zones.
And now, as we speak, Afonso has closed in on the DRS. On the first Ferraris.
And Lucas Wright is not far behind and making a move here. They're both in the 21s in lap time. We're seeing mid 22 times for a while for both Ferraris. And Ignacio Ureta space has significantly dropped from earlier in the race. Maybe he's getting a little bit of pressure from his team principal after Mike Swartz's mistake. I don't know, but.
And now, as we see, Randy has lost the position again for the P8 place. But he's trying his best to keep him. Can actually
Have we had news
defend
that?
this.
Have we had news if Michael Swart has had damage on his car? We haven't heard him complaining since he had this mistake in the braking zone.
And now more drivers are actually. And now we have our first pit stops. Sam Fact is in, Roy is in, and Xiaolei is in. Let's see the pit stop. So he's going too hard. Sam Fact is going to do a great pit stop. Yes, it is. Now we'll see Roy's pit stop. Is it good? Yes, it is. It's clean. And Xiaolei is out with mediums. And second Alpine is pitting at the same time, so it's double stack for Alpine. That's interesting one. It's a good pit stop.
Well executed from Alpine, and that's very important. And they are trying the undercut on the hards, hoping, of course, that hard tire heats up fast enough.
And now the Ferraris are back again, fighting. And actually, Lucas Wright has closed in.
Looks like we're having a message from the Ferrari
Oh,
radio.
both Ferraris are in! Both Ferraris are in at the same time. They are on the same. That is gonna be something interesting.
And yeah, the message was sent to a double stop, and I believe that Vaxen lost time.
And Randy's in. Let's see Randy's pit stop. Is Red Bull gonna bring a good pit stop? No! It's a good pit stop, so. And the Haas is in finally.
What did we just see? There were wheels behind wheels, and they went for the double stop. This is Ferrariing again. And definitely not starting the season as they started the 2024 season. With probably not a 1-2 after this strategic mistake. As Väisänen is now, well, he's lost quite a lot of time. I believe De La Cruz is still in great position, but Väisänen lost at least 3 or 4 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, there was actually. Now it's Lucas Wright leading right now. And now we have to wait because the undercut here is actually strong. It's actually strong. And now Quarturkevo is back on the points. For now at least. He has some clean air at least right now. To push a little bit. Is anyone boxing? No. Everyone is. Aiden is boxing with his Williams.
Eren Eigen, who pits also before lap 20. So pits are definitely happening earlier than Pirelli anticipated. We are most definitely gonna see a lot of 2 pits. Just using the compounds in various orders to try to get strategic advantage.
And actually Väisänen is still in second place after everyone makes a pit stop. Even if he lost the time, he's still in second. But we don't know that
Oh, that's
right now.
That's a massive thing. Of course, Lucas Wright hasn't pitted yet, and but he's staying on track longer because he started on hard, so it might be non-consequential from him in the end. And maybe I will be wrong in the end if Ferrari manages to make a double yet again in the first race of the season.
Now, as we see, Quartararo is trying to get by Robin Geisner, who is new, of course, to... And now, as we have been interrupted, it's Afonso Ubitz. Let's see his pit stop. Is it gonna be a clean one for Haas this time around? It was for the first pit. Is it the same?
Good stops, actually.
And now Simon is pitting, and Michael Smart. Simon pits up. It's clean, and now Michael Smart is in. Let's see Michael Smart's pit stop. Can Mercedes actually kill that contest? As we have
to mediums for Smart.
Yeah. Now, as we have heard, Michael Smart has floor damage, so that's gonna impact his race.
Oh, so he damaged his floor by running a little bit hot into the grass or gravel area. That's that's a shame. And we know these cars are very floor dependent on the aero side, of course. So we don't know the extent of the damage, but if they suspect floor damage, that's not looking great for the Dutchman.
They will get by. No, he can't. He's still behind him. He's still behind Robin. Can he actually overtake him to get some clean air? That is all needed. And our home hero is fitting. Natalian is in with his McLaren. And Robin
Joshua Nathaniel might have a chance to score top 5, really. And Afonso Caixinho actually did he overtake Weisselen, or was he able to exit right in front of him?
I think Afonso.
Because that's
Afonso is ahead. Afonso is ahead of Weisselen.
Yeah, so the strategic mistake actually was consequential for Ferrari, as Weisselen is not able to block Caixinho anymore. The soft tire might be working.
Now we have a game of cat and mouse basically, because of the teams who haven't pitted and who has bitten. So they are holding up everyone basically. So will we see
indeed,
now?
And Tef is playing in Eigen's interests by doing that on and defending greatly on Afonso Caixinho right now.
And he's in for his pit stop. Racing Bulls both are still continuing on. Oh no, Quartararo is in. Let's see, is it gonna be a clean stop? Yes it is. No it isn't.
Oh, it's a little bit of an issue in the pit lane. And it was good for Kevu, I believe.
It was good. It was a mistake for Ignatius pit stop Rio. So Merck's day is going worse.
Yes, and he's now just in front of Sam Fight, but with cold tires. So maybe the Aston is gonna have a look at an overtake. Not quite yet.
Of course, that's Robin Geisner on the pits, and now he's
interesting.
He's in the Red Bull sandwich now. So can now Simon actually overtake Kevin on this straight.
And just like that, Simon Schnicek is not that far off from the point.
He is not for his first rookie points of the season. Can he actually overtake, as we see? Lucas Wright is in the pits. But we will wait
how close the battle is!
And now he is trying to... And yeah, that was a good pit stop.
Nice pit stop, and by pitting this early with hards, it's definitely a two-stop
And
for
as we see here,
most drivers.
we have some fighting going on. But now check the pits.
Indeed.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a clean pit stop. No, it's a mistake. And Sarkina is ahead.
Yeah, Jack Tuff having trouble in the pit lane.
And now, as we see, the green is running. So, Liam Delagras leads from Afonso, who is now second, and Väisänen, who is now third, because the Ferrari made Ferrari wins. As we say.
Actually, I believe with the last lap time from Afonso Casino, I believe we missed some sort of mistake, or was he maybe absurdly blocked in his previous lap? But we must have missed something because he lost so much time for, well, no apparent reason.
And as we see here, Egan and Lucas Wright is fighting. Is Egan gonna? And Egan did it. Egan got past Lucas Wright.
As we're getting closer and closer to halfway point of this race. Lap 23 of 58, and
Afonso is actually the fastest man on the track right now because of his soft tires.
now
And
this is much more logical. Lucas Wright on his fresh mediums is attacking Egan, and so far not finding any space. He's probably gonna try again here. Not quite.
as we see now, Egan's rear wheel, but we haven't seen so far yet. Can he
So
now?
crucial for Wright to overtake here, because he has fresh mediums against Egan on hard, so he wants to find that clean air.
Can he actually get past now? No, Egan is
Has a
defending
shot.
hard. Nathaniel is closing in behind, as we see.
Look at how Nathaniel is flying on his home ground. He is on hard and probably gonna be looking at an overcut.
Now, can Lucas Wright try to overtake, or is Egan gonna defend? No, Egan is gonna left the door open for
Oh,
Lucas
what a
Wright.
late
And
braking
no.
from Egan!
And as we see, Ignacio posting the fastest lap of the race so far. And he's gonna try again. No, he tried, but Egan closed the door.
The reigning champion is really biting hard on his nails right now, because he wants to get past, he wants to exploit his medium entire pace, he wants to catch up with Väisänen and with the Ferraris, and he needs to pass at maybe any cost. This is maybe his best shot yet. Can he find some space? No, Egan still as efficient as always in the braking zone, and he keeps defending.
And is he gonna die from? No, he's too short of distance. And it's worth mentioning that Randy is still in the top 10 somehow, and he's behind Springfield, who is holding up Randy, Simon, the new teammate of Randy's, Quattro Devil, and Robin Geisner. All four of them are still behind Springfield.
A little bit of a train is formed behind the 9th spot currently, a DRS train. And it's not great news to be stuck behind them. Now we never know, we might have a safety car at any point in time, and then all of a sudden draw the cars again.
Can Randy now try something and close it for the next or does he have the overspeed to overtake on this straight? No, I
believe
don't
he
think
has.
he will go. He will not go for this move. He will wait until the second straight, which is a smart move. But this one hard to overtake. Can he now overtake the Springfield? No, Springfield is, and no, his
Oh my
teammate,
goodness!
his rookie teammate
Where
made
did
the move.
Simon Snitchek actually come from on this overtake? What a move! And the Slovakian, the other Slovakian now on the grid,
Can he
is
actually now overtake? Does he have the overspeed? Yes, he is side by side. And no, still, Springfield has a good
Springfield on
braking.
the brakes. He is showing what is made of right here, and he's now the only Red Bull car in the points, starting from down, literally.
Actually, Quartercable is trying to overtake Randy here. Can he actually stick it? Yes, he can. Randy is struggling again.
Is Randy Belichick actually having issues right now with tires, with the car, with? Or is it strategic? Is it maybe to hold the tires longer? I don't know, but he's much slower since at least 5 laps now. Pretty much, the Red Bull is not working well on the hard tires. We've basically seen it.
Can now Simon or Quartercable get past? No, I don't think so. But Quartercable is going for the move on Simon, and he got past. And now it's the opposite.
On the outside.
And now it's the opposite. Can Kevu now get past Springfield?
He has much fresher tires. He has the pace. He has a great car. He has, of course, great driving skills. He finished 3rd of the championship last year. Has
and
everything.
Now he's gonna be trying that move. Is he gonna stick? No, Springfield is still defending that.
Not quite
car.
now. And Springfield's defense abilities showing big time here. As it's in her best interest to, of course, hold these cars behind.
Actually, talking about Mercedes, their race has been so down until after the start. After the
By the way, Paisonen is actually catching up on Afonso with now burnt out soft tires, so he might be looking to attack him. And likewise, Lucas Wright keeps attacking Egan, so we're having battles all over the track at the moment.
Can now Kevu actually get past? Is it now the time to overtake him? No, actually, Simon is trying to overtake again, and it's the same copycat move that we saw last lap. Now Simon is ahead of Kevu, and is Springfield finally starting to feel the fire on his car. We shall see. Now we come to the main straight again. Can Simon now get past actually? Is it gonna happen finally? And no.
And no, Springfield on the braking is absolutely madness. And I believe we have a radio message from I believe Snitchek side.
I think you have to leave the space. All the time you have to leave the space.
Yeah, seemingly not quite happy about Sarah Springfield's aggressive defending right here. I guess he thought he had the advantage of that corner being on the inside, but it's true that Springfield didn't quite leave much space, but it doesn't look like a dirty move whatsoever.
And now he's gonna try the inside. Can he actually now try? No, he doesn't.
Springfield's brakes are working big time at the moment, and the gap is just steadily increasing with the 8 spots. And actually, she's defending her teammate. Some fact is actually now so far ahead that he pretty much has guaranteed 8th spot after his second pit, no matter when he pits, and that's a big advantage, of course.
But now we have got them second straight. Let's see if Simon has everything. No. He can't overtake him still.
And Väisänen still struggling to pass the Portuguese in the Haas.
And that's behind
Alfonso Cassinho having a wonderful race.
I just want to say this guy is on his up right now. And the engineers answers to that, stay calm, race is long. Yeah, Springfield is holding everything up.
So I guess it's well, he said this guy. I guess he isn't aware that it's Sarah Springfield actually holding up everyone, but he's 7 cars behind. So how could he know?
Get on the main straight again for another lap. Can Springfield
past halfway? Springfield able to defend until pit stops. We don't really know. What's for sure happening is that Väisänen is getting stuck behind Alfonso Cassinho since
Randy tried the inside move on Quartergrewu to Quartergrewu close the door. Quartergrewu knows that was the guy that he pulled in the championship. He knows that Randy is not giving up.
Indeed, it's now a classic battle between the both guys.
As we see, oh, there is a big fight going on. Can Lucas? No. Natalia tried to hold off Ignacio and Egan tried to defend against Lucas right. And there is a fight in the front as well. Väisänen is trying to overtake the Haas. Can he actually overtake the rookie? No.
And finally he does. No, not yet. Not yet. Still more traction on the corner exits for Cassinho and trying on the next turn. And oh, they almost touched their wheels there. And
he's still side by side there. This is not over yet. We're getting on the fastest corner of the track. They are still side by side.
But he has the better side of at the exit.
And now, who has the DRS? Does any of them has the DRS? Yes.
I believe it's Väisänen, and I think he's now through.
Yeah, he is through. He is through finally. And he has the second bite of DRS also, because there is one protection point. And now Väisänen is finally on the clean air that we wanted for a couple of laps now. No,
so late though.
And as we go back to this
again doing a great job. What an important result for Williams it would be after what was a quite difficult campaign last season. Starting with potentially a top 5, maybe better, is so important for the confidence.
And now again we see the masterclass of the defense of Springfield. As we see a move here again. No, Natalia is still trying to defend Ignacio off. And Ignacio and Natalia have fallen off the DRS on Luke's right. As we see now, Luke's right close. Let's see what happens. No, he's close again, but he's not got the overspeed yet to overtake that Williams.
I don't think he will be able to pass anytime soon. It's been a while. He's been trailing right behind.
There was fighting again. Now they're back
Yeah,
on the
Nathaniel
DRS.
under the threat of Retta, I believe.
Oh, Nathaniel is trying to get the clean air on the car. His tires are too hot. Just trying to weave a little bit off the racing line to get some clean air onto the tires and the engine.
Indeed, and that could translate to strategy that leads
and
towards an overcut.
As we see here now, is finally Springfield's defense not worked? Yes, it hasn't. Randy Belasic got finally through on lap 33. Finally he
The
did it.
Springfield wall has fallen finally. It took some time, but Belacic is the first to cross the border here of the DRS train.
But wait,
and Sarah Springfield now holding off.
But wait, can he now actually defend this? Can he now defend this? Or is Springfield gonna overtake him again? Yeah, he's closing in
Now Springfield
again.
with the DRS able to follow. And all that plays in favor of Sam Fact. He is 10 seconds ahead and almost guaranteed points at this point.
Yeah, it's lap 34. And I think Liam Delacroix is now free on winning this one. Now as we get to another lap of this Australian Grand Prix. Springfield is still trying to overtake. Nick Bayer is in the pits for a new set of tires. Let's see. This is good enough. And it's hard tires for the second time. So it's definitely gonna be a two-stop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a two-stop for everyone. There's no way even Kevu can't reach the end. I'm pretty sure. 24 laps. That's a mile away.
Hagen is still defending.
Lucas Wright.
Lucas Wright.
Yeah, Lucas Wright still stuck behind the Turk right here. Williams driver doing awesome work. I'll tell you what.
And Afonso is
and Alfonso Cachignon.
Let's see his bits of his going
It's
on with the
logical.
cars. Where does he come out?
It's logical. He wants to undercut.
Let's see. Where does he
And
come out?
that's-
Because there is the train that we were talking about. He might be coming out on the train. Yes, he is. He is behind the train. And that's gonna be a hard day for him now. And Xiao Lei is actually...
Yes, indeed.
He was pitted for
Could be bad news. Could be bad news. And Weissenen, of course, will be told that. I guess in the Ferrari radio that will be told to him. Look, Afonso's got out in the train, so might not be able to undercut. Keep going on your tire.
But now, can Lucas Wright for the... I don't know how many times it is already, but can he actually now overtake Hagen? Or is he gonna still be behind him? He's gonna try... No, he's gonna show him. But no, he's not gonna try.
And we have a message from the Ferrari pit wall as Weissenen just passed in front of the pit lane entrance. Yeah, indeed, it's been told to him. It probably was planned for him to pit to himself undercut Cachigno, but the decision was quickly overturned as Cachigno is now stuck behind the DRS train that we will call the Springfield train.
Now, let's take it back 1 year ago. We started at Bahrain. What did we see? We see the same picture that we are seeing today as Ferrari is leading. 1-2 again. And now we see Kevu got past Sarah Springfield. Simon is under attack by Robin Geisner. Robin Geisner, has he got the move on the rookie? Has he got the move on the rookie? the rookie's trying his best to
He
do that.
has.
Yeah, and he got past the rookie. And now Kevu is
And,
fast.
yes,
So
that was-
finally, the Springfield trap is finally out of the play here.
Sarah Springfield struggling on tires. She probably should pit soon enough, but if I'm not wrong, she's been on mediums and mediums, so either she pits for hards or she waits long enough to pit for softs. That's probably not going to be possible, so her only option will be hard tires now.
Yes, we see here Egan is gonna pit now. Is it gonna be a good pit stop for Williams? Yes,
Mediums.
it is. And now,
Yeah, and
we
I
see
believe
more
he
pit
chose the
stops.
right compound here.
Now we get more pit stop. Silencing. It's a good pit stop. It's a good pit stop. Is he ahead? No. He's behind Simon. But he's closer now than he ever was. He can now overtake him. So Zhao Lei is through both of them.
The undercut worked quite well, and the best lap for the Chinese driver.
Sam Fact
And
has closed
Sam
in.
Fact attacking. Well, Ureta's tires might actually be in a pretty bad state because he was quite far ahead earlier, and now the German driver is.
The leader is stopping as we see this fight. Yes, Sam Fact got through.
Sam Fact is through.
And it's a good pit stop.
No issues for De La Cruz. That's gonna be a race, an opening race win like
And
in
they both-
2024 if he manages to keep the car safe.
And now they both Sam Fact and Ignacio. It's a pit stop race now. Sam Fact is the first one to pit. And it was a good pit stop. And Sam.
Not that good.
Sam Fact got ahead still. It was a faster pit stop than Aston Martin's one, but still no. And now we see Riley Ross coming in. Let's see. This is gonna be a good pit stop.
The
Here's
other
Haas.
OC.
The Enduro Cross
Yeah,
came out
both
first.
both Haas having quite contrasted destinies today, as you can see.
Yeah.
Very contrasted destinies.
But let's see
And-
what
and-
Liam Delacroix can now do with his hard tires, and he's on clean air too.
Just reach the end.
Now Accident
He
is
can
pitting.
save tires.
Now the other Ferrari
Accident pitting
finally
is logical.
pitting on the different lap. Let's see.
Now, is he going to be ahead of Casino or not? That's the big question, and I believe the Portuguese managed to find some clean air as he just got the best lap. So I believe Väisänen will exit behind Casino. Not sure
We see
actually.
here
Oh no, ahead.
Randy
Still ahead.
and Bartolomeo fighting on the track. Yeah, we have to remember
And
these drivers are not rookies anymore. They are now casual Formula 1 drivers. They were rookies, now they're casual Formula 1 drivers, so every mistake is crucial now.
And the Ferrari double is more and more likely. And Lucas Wright still has to pit and might actually exit the pit lane right between Casino and Egan, or right behind Egan. He was actually fighting with Egan. But Egan got stuck for a couple laps, so we don't really know how this is gonna pan out.
And actually, as Liam Delacroix overtakes Lucas Wright, that means he's pit stop ahead of everyone. So now-
Essentially, yes, at least a pit stop ahead of the 5th place or something.
Now we have to wait until everyone is pitting. Yeah, there is a yellow flag. Who has crashed? Oh, it's a mistake. And it's Bayer.
Thanks
Nick
from
Bayer.
Bayer.
Let's see what happens.
What happened there?
Oh, he locked up.
He kissed the wall.
And he spun you.
Oh my goodness.
And the crew is not happy, as we see. They are not very happy with this.
Don't think there's gonna be any safety car. The driver is able to return on track safely, but might have to go back to pits to
No,
repair
he's
the
still
front wing,
continuing
because I
on.
believe he has damage.
He has a front
He's
wing
continuing with
damage.
the front wing. Yeah.
Now.
Definitely has some front wing damage.
Still, Randy Velasic and Portugal fighting once again this new season.
Be ready for seeing this the whole season, guys. These two guys have been fighting each other for
And now
the
as we
better of
see
24
Afonso-
races now.
And now as we see Afonso has better tires, he needs to get through here. Not lose too much time,
Yeah.
but Portugal might take this back. Yes, he does. How did he manage
Nice
that? We don't
racing.
know.
And with that, the hopes of a podium for Casino are in danger because he's losing time.
Oh, Portugal got just right ahead and starting high spitting. As we see, Portugal has pit stop before we return to the racing action. And it was a good pit stop. And yeah, Portugal is ahead of Randy Velasic now.
This is only the first race of the season, but remember, this might count in the end. If the race for the title is tight, these points, these spots might count in the end. And among all the candidates for the championship, getting off a good start is, of course, an advantage.
Randy Velasic
Not
still,
always a deciding advantage.
Randy Velasic is still in the DRS of Portugal, so we will see. Is somebody beating or no? Nobody is still beating.
If Casino will pass on this lap. He has now warm tires. He probably has DRS. He probably has everything. The only issue is Belacic is in careful DRS himself. I didn't think of that, but that might be an issue. And I believe Tef managed to overtake. What? Did,
Def actually
I-
defended Sampact because Sampact had
Yeah.
the DRS.
indeed.
So,
Just got the better on the braking zone.
yeah. So
Eigen
still,
with, new
Afonso
tires.
is still behind Randy Velasic. He is destroying his race right now. If Lucas right now wins, he's gonna be third by the time he runs out because he's losing time.
There's a chance, and the worst in this situation is that he's gonna have beat up tires to fight Lucas right now.
Yeah, but we will see what happens. Are they gonna bid or not? To get the crucial clean air that Afonso needs right now. Are they gonna bid? No, they're still continuing on. So DRS train is working very well for the Ferraris that Afonso tried to catch. Actually, there is an overtake now going on. Eigen is getting past.
Eigen,
Yeah, Eigen got past. So now there is
that was
there is,
important.
there is a lot of fighting going on. Nick Roy
Who
made a
was
mistake.
pushed off the track here?
Roy just made a mistake.
Possibly just a little bit late on the braking.
as we see here, Raisinen has closed in on Lucas Wright, and he's gonna overtake it. No worries at all.
Yeah, there's a 2-second pace difference. Of course, it's easy.
And now, still no, 15 laps to go on this one, and nobody's still pitting. We haven't pitted yet. As we
It could be that they're looking to extend their stint to put in fresh softs and attack the last five, well, the
Maybe
last
they are
14 or 13 laps.
maybe they are waiting on the safety car, we never know.
We never know.
And still again, he's trying to get by, but no, he can't. Actually, Egan has closed in on both of them. He's gonna look. No, Egan has closed in now. So as we see, Carter and Randy still fighting. No use of these hard tires so far for Afonso.
And he hasn't been able to save them. He's trying to get clean air in the straights, as you can see, but
He now knows there is a Williams right behind him that is trying to overtake him as well. So now he has to attack. There's no point of defending anymore. He just needs to attack. And he's defending the Williams. And as we see now, Lucas Wright is pitting.
important point of the race. And he's pitting for softs. That's why he waited for so long. And if those are fresh softs, he will have nuclear pace going into the last 13 laps.
We will, but where does he come out? He's coming out behind.
I believe he's
behind.
gonna be behind.
He's behind.
But he has softs. He has softs.
He has pace.
Yeah, this is important.
But will now Quarter will hold up the entire back until his teammate Lucas Wright closes upgrades. Now it's just a team game.
Now Lucas Wright is the favorite to get the fastest lap at this point. Unless Kevu, unless Belichick pit.
Yeah, Randy is defending hard on Afonso. Randy's still defending hard on Afonso. Afonso doesn't find a way to still. Can Lucas Wright? No, Lucas Wright can't overtake Robin Casey. So he's
What a defense from Belichick on worn hard tires. You can't find a slower tire than that. And he's doing great work to defend his position. The problem is when he will pit for whatever, probably softs, he will be so far back. And Lucas Wright is able to overtake Kaisler, but Kaisler's defense on the braking zone again. This outline, this outward line has been a little bit more consistent for braking the whole race.
No, he was gonna try again, but they didn't get through. Now, we have some interesting data that we have seen. The top, the Natalia and Quarterkevu and Randy is having issues with tire wear. Their tires are so worn that now finally Afonso gets through. Finally, it's time.
Yeah, we're seeing that with that lap time. Joshua Nathaniel is on a 21, while when you look at, for example, Lucas Wright's lap time when he will cross the line will probably be a 19 or an 18, and Weissman is on an 18.9. So he's losing plenty of time by extending the stint so long.
As we see here, he is defending right now on Sam Facts, who is gonna overtake him eventually. No, he's still defending.
Is
No,
Sam
he
Fact
lost the
actually
base.
trying?
Yeah, he was trying. We have a pit stop.
Sam Fact is fearless.
As we see here, a pit stop. Jack Depp is in the pits.
Lucas Wright is still not past Kaisner, and
Oh, there is
his
a point.
hopes for podiums.
Afonso got through finally. Finally has the crucial clean air that he needs. Finally
Indeed,
got
and
through.
this is now the highway to third place for him.
Now he needs to push away from Egan. And Lucas Wright got past. Lucas Wright is past. And now Lucas Wright will be eyes ahead on Ryan Pelasik. Will he make that overtake this lap?
And let it be clear, eyes ahead on Afonso Casino. That's the end target.
He's gonna try now the overtake.
Yeah, it doesn't have
No.
enough speed. Will
You
actually
see
be able
Robin
to
Geisner.
defend.
As we see, Robin Geisner is losing more and more time. Now with his more hard tire.
And still not pitting, by the way, Belichick.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
still going
trying
on.
to bring this hard tire to the end?
It's lap
Is this
48.
happening?
Yeah. I don't think they have enough tires. Yeah, now Egan got through. So now can Afonso actually finish ahead of Egan? That is the main question, because Egan got now free air. Grant is still holding up everyone. Ignacio is trying to overtake Sanfact. Sanfact got taken out.
Do we have a yellow flag somewhere?
We have a yellow flag. There is a Quartergewu. Quartergewu is in the wall.
What the devil?
Quartergewu
happened
is
there?
in the wall. And
He was on one hard tires.
yeah,
And I believe he didn't touch the wall.
yeah.
I believe he's
the
able
crew
to
is not
restart.
happy. The crew is not happy. Is it gonna be a virtual safety car? No. He's still continuing on. Does he have any damage? No, he doesn't. He's safe.
Doesn't? No, he didn't hit anything.
And now he is dead last after the pit stop. So yeah, he's.
But he
working
has
the-
pretty much square tires. And realistically, the only driver who might be able to make those hard tires last to the end is Robin Kaisner. He is probably the one with the fresher tires.
Oh my god, there is a 3 wide now going on the track. As Shaolei is trying
My
to get both cars.
goodness.
And he's still 3 wide.
How do they not collide?
That was a good. This is a good racing that we have been waiting on for the entire winter. Sanfact got through
And
them all.
Belichick still not pitting. He does not know, he does not care what a pit lane is. As long as his tires are not entirely flat, he keeps driving. And at this point, it would be so damaging for his race to actually try to pit now that he has to just somehow make it last till the end. I don't know.
Can Sanfact now actually overtake Randy, or is he gonna still be behind him after this straight? We will now see. No! Randy got the puncture! Randy has a puncture!
Oh, puncture for Belichick.
And that's it for his race too. So, Quartergewu and Randy is both out of this race. They're both outside of the
And
points.
Belichick went too hard for the one bit, and it will not
And Natalia
last.
got the puncture!
And
And now Natalia's
Joshua
tire is went-
Nathaniel with the puncture.
And now his tire went pop.
Oh my good lord.
And now Alfonso
Pirelli
is
will
third.
be...
Oh, Natalian was... Thank God Natalian was close on the pit stop.
Pirelli will have some phone calls tomorrow or even this evening, as 2 drivers have just punctured out of wear here. We know the degradation is extreme in Melbourne,
And he's still...
but these things might, should generally not happen.
and
He's
he
a tire held on.
finally reached the pit stop. He finally reached the pits. And his race is over.
I believe Belichick will be last.
And he's gonna be last. Both races,
Daniel
Quartergewu
is
was
still
first.
15th.
And now it's Randy Pelasik. Robin Geisner is still somehow going with these tires. Still somehow going.
and still somehow going with pace as well. He's on a 19.9. The guy is handling those worn tires
Actually,
better than everyone this
look at the
well,
gap that the Ferraris have. They are dominating this race.
they are not just dominating the race, they are driving in clean air since the beginning, and when you look where Cashinho had to go through, he was maybe 2/3 of the race in 30 air, so that's a massive difference.
Lucas is trying to overtake Egan here. No,
Straight on
is
Egan, and
defending.
Egan is... He's a so good driver on the brakes. Today he's shown how much of a good defender he is.
Now,
And Samfak trying to overtake Keisner, and this time it's done, and so does Zhao Lei out of nowhere is actually in the points, ladies and gentlemen. He started in 19th position, and from 19th he is now 8th, and he's looking for more than that. He's looking for 7th. He's maybe looking for even 6th place if he's able to attack one of the drivers on mediums ahead.
the Red Bulls race has been turned around. Both Red Bulls have been turned around. Now, it's not Randy in the top 10, it's Simon who is in the top 10. That is actually an interesting point to make. He is on the top 10 points now. And Merck is finally back. But not in the position they would like.
And just a crazy stat for you. There is not a single team besides Ferrari that has both cars in the points.
Yeah, that is actually a crazy point that I didn't even see.
Which means that they're gonna be so far ahead in the Constructors' Championship. And we know how last year unfolded. They ended up being the team that scored the least amount of points in the last 10 races combined. But there are reasons to believe that this year it might be different.
Zhao Lei is still up with his tires. He needs to pit.
How long can Keisner hold without a puncture?
Yeah, it happens.
It's
It
also a
happens.
question.
That's the commentary curse right there.
And
It
this
happens.
is the Casa curse. Robin Keisner with a dead tire. And disaster keeps happening. Oh my good lord, Nathaniel touched, I believe, Keisner's car with his front wheel. I don't know if he has damage, but there was clearly a clip there.
Yeah, Lucas Wright just got past Eren Egan.
We can say that this Castle's curse might have just been a Sam Fact curse because he was right behind. So might have been the cursor of cursors.
Yeah, and can now Lucas Wright use his soft tires to overtake Afonso on the podium? Can he now do it?
But not. I don't think so. I think he's too far back, and I believe the hard tire will just be better towards the end.
As we see the
And,
leaders gap, it's 30 seconds to top 4 already. So the Ferrari is back. Ferrari's back on top.
Among the candidates for driver of the day, we should mention some fact as well. He started 15th. He's now 6th with a wonderful strategy, no incident, no mistake, and bringing the Aston Martin in the points. Remember that both Aston Martins started outside of the points.
Yeah, that's actually
And we
true.
should also mention the teamwork, because Sarah Springfield was wonderful in that second stint. To be able to hold that long, as many as 7 cars, on a much slower pace than everyone else.
As we see, Carter Devo is posting the fastest lap. It is down the order, so the point doesn't count to anyone now.
I believe
And
Robin
now-
Geisner will even take the fastest lap, and
And
that's
now,
the
as we see
honorific
here-
title.
And now, as we see here, Lucas Wright has closed in on Afonso. Will he
Yeah, but I
now
believe
get the
if-
overtake done?
I believe Casino just saved some tires and is letting purposely Lucas Wright into his dirty air and is now hoping that he gets the same overheating that Afonso himself got earlier in this race on the soft. So
We will now see.
I really think it's on purpose.
Yeah, but we will now see. Has he got over speed? He is looking. No. It's going to second
No, and
straight.
I believe Casino is clever. He's very clever. He knows how that soft tire felt because he raced on that tire earlier. Lucas Wright hasn't, so that's an advantage. He knows.
It's lap 55 out of 58, so there is 3 laps remaining after this one.
Bit more than 3.5 laps remaining, and Väisänen has got closer and closer over time to De La Cruz. Is now well no longer catching up his teammates, and I believe the 1-2 will remain as is for this race. And now Lucas Wright is fighting to try to pass Afonso Casino, and that's not gonna be an easy task. Is the tire saving technique gonna pay off? So far it does.
No, he didn't. He tried. He showed him his car that he's there, but no, didn't get past. As we see here, Simon is trying to overtake Ignacio, and Ignacio is trying to overtake Zhao Lei now.
Zhao Lei in 7th
3
place.
laps.
What a wonderful race.
We have 3 laps remaining, and the battles are not over yet. So no, Simon is trying. Simon is trying to overtake, and Simon got through. When Ignacio both Mercedes
Simon
is now in the
Srinchek
points.
is there.
It's the same like it was
Can
last
he-
year. It's McLaren, Mercedes, and Aston Martin. So it's 3 cars again together at the racetrack.
What a wonderful battle we're having, and the Slovakian is also on a massive comeback from 19th to 8th. Zhao Lei from 18th to 8th, and Zhao Lei from 19th to 7. Massive comebacks, and with everything that happened for the other cars, the Michael Watt incident, he's back in the points. He's right there in 10th place, right behind his teammates, despite the incident. Imagine how crazy this race has gone.
Yeah,
He
now,
lost so much time in this incident.
now it's lap 57. Lucas Wright doesn't have any time anymore to overtake this car. No. He's keeping it clean. Aaron Aiden has closed in on the last 2 laps. Is there gonna be change now coming soon? We shall see. Simon has
Watch out,
overtaken.
because
Simon has overtaken Zhao Lei. Simon is flying at this race. The rookie is flying.
watch out, because we never know. We never know if Lucas Wright and Erin Eigen actually lose time in their battle. There is a hungry man right behind. I mean, if Lucas Wright and Afonso Casino lose time, there's Erin Eigen right behind who can take advantage of any mistake. So Wright must not
Oh, now
try
I'm
to
gonna
be too bold, and he actually does. And exactly the caster curse number 2 happening and folding right before our eyes, and Eigen is through and has now the inside of the next turn and actually sends Lucas right off the track a tiny bit. And the battle is still raging between those two, and I believe that Eigen has more speed in the straight and is now entering this final lap ahead, and maybe he still has a shot at overtaking Casino. If he still has ERS, this might still be doable.
But Afonso is a rookie, you know, the first race to get the podium. And the first rookie race, that's an achievement you may remember for your entire life. As we see here, Liam Delacroix. He's not gonna lose the first place even with this penalty right now. If Väisänen doesn't close in.
Liam de la Cruz. He won the first race last year. It was in Bahrain. No matter where the first race takes place, Liam de la Cruz is a March champion. He is the hot starter in this championship yet again.
But
right in front of his teammate.
We still have a battle going on. Can actually Afonso go into
And I believe he
podium?
does.
And he has the
I
podium
believe he
place.
does.
He has the podium place, so a rookie in the podium already on the start of the season. What the first race we have had so far. What the first race.
Watch out behind if... No, he managed to defend. Egan finishes in 4th. Lucas Wright in 5th. And the first podium for actually a Portuguese driver, because last year Duarte Sardinia finished 4 times in 4th place and 3 more times in 5th place, never managed to climb on the podium. And the rookie Portuguese this season, first race with Haas, and he manages to score the first podium in the F1 Manager Community Championship history here in Melbourne.
It was a good race. You can't deny it. It was a good race.
Oh, and just like that, something that we actually missed before, because Eetu Väisänen was much further away than 5 seconds before his last stint, but he managed to close in inside the 5-second gap with Liam de la Cruz penalty. We're actually wrong. It's Eetu Väisänen that will win this race.
Yeah, Eetu Väisänen will win this because it's a 5-second penalty, not a 3-second penalty. So yeah.
So that was in the heat of the moment. We actually had the call wrong because it appeared so obvious that he would win the race earlier on, but Väisänen fought back all the way to within 5 seconds, and he's gonna win thanks to the penalty for the Michael Zwart incident.
But yeah, Joshua Natalian, our home hero, finishes P11 outside of the points. That's gonna be a sad one for him. So yeah, we have Eetu Väisänen winning, Liam Delacroix is 2nd, Afonso is 3rd, Egan is 4th, Lucas Wright is 5th, Sam Fact is 6th, Simon Srynek is 7th with 11 places gained. And now Zhao Lei with the McLaren, 11 places gained, the same amount of gains. And then the 2 Mercedes who were unlucky, but yeah.
At least they're scoring points, and it's crazy that they finish so close after starting on the front row and being separated. One was first and one was last at some point, and they ended up reuniting in the middle of the pack, 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
It's the funnest story for the Mercedes cars that they basically occupied all the positions from first to last in the race, and they finished 9th and 10th.
Yeah, so as we continue on with our top 20, we have Natalian, who is our home hero, but yeah, unlucky race for him too. Then it's Sardinha with this Kick Sauber, finishes P12. Sarah Springfield, P13, Jack Def, P14, and Quartergevu, who was unlucky with the puncture. Then Jason Roy, Riley Swanson, Robin Geisner, Randy Belasic, and Nick Bayer end the top 20.
Sarah Springfield, aka the train conductor, the Springfield trains maybe gonna be a thing, a feature of this season.
But now,
And
as we see the driver standings, it's actually wrong because Liam Delagrange is gonna lose the first place. So Liam Delagrange will be second and Eetu Väisänen will be first. So yeah, that is gonna be a change. Yeah, let's go to the constructors because we don't know anything about drivers standings right now. So constructors, we have Ferrari on the lead by they have 43 points. They gain 43 points, so the maximum points they can gain. Then Haas was second. Haas had a very good weekend.
actually, one Haas had a very brilliant weekend, and I'm excited to see what are this Portuguese driver's limits. Actually, first race, he didn't really stand out in the preseason testing at all. First race, wet qualifying, manages to get somewhere close to the top, and wonderful race. Maybe is going to be one of the future stars of this championship.
And yeah. But as all the races go, we thank you very much for joining us for today's race. And
We're gonna be live the next time for
the Chinese Grand Prix with the sprint.
Chinese Grand Prix, which is the first sprint weekend of the season, and that's gonna be held in Shanghai next week. We're gonna be back live on I believe Saturday morning for the sprint, or even the Friday afternoon sprint quali. It's gonna be a fun weekend, and I hope you also enjoyed this one.
Yes, so see you on the 17th of January where you join us. And yeah, goodbye.